Welcome, Virgo, to September 2018 General Love Reading. Please remember to check your moon and rising, as this reading isn't going to resonate with all of you. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach me on Instant Go or my personal website. The links are listed below this video for your convenience. So Virgo, as you move through September, ideas may have already come previously to September, but I feel like there are some things that you're planning to do that are going to be beneficial for you. However, I'm feeling like there's some money struggles in September, and so you need to really plan this out thoroughly, okay? Also, too, you could suddenly get a bill that you thought, was going to be taken care of, or it was settled, and suddenly, hey, it's right back at you. So there is a message for September to really pay attention to your finances. Now, this also can be a friend, a relative, significant other, somebody that you know that may be asking you to borrow money. They maybe want to borrow money from you, or they're talking about things that are hitting them financially, and I don't know, it seems like you're kind of baffled, you're not sure what to do. The message I'm getting here for you is try to focus on you. Try to focus on the things that you want to do, and stop stretching yourself so thin about helping others, okay? It's great to help others, but sometimes we just have to kind of take our own space and, check in with ourselves and take care of ourselves. And that's what I feel in September has a very significant message with that. Some of you could be lucky. You might decide you want to go to the casinos or play a lotto ticket or a scratch off. But, do it when you really feel fortunate, because also, too, you can lose. So don't overextend yourself in regards to, playing or gambling, things like that. Because even though I feel like you have a lucky streak here and there in September, it also can go the opposite way. So it's really just checking in with your vibration and say, hey, I feel really lucky today. I'm going. Okay? Don't just go to go, because if you go just to go, you're going to lose. All right? I feel like there's something, I feel like for some of you, you're kind of in between feeling peaceful one moment and just feeling like your whole entire world's just been rocked. I just really feel like some of this is just passing energy, but it has a lot to do, too. I think some of you might actually be working on yourselves, like releasing things from the past, moving forward, planning your future. And so you might feel a bit restless or a bit trapped in this. I do feel like you have to pay attention to communication in September. Pay attention to what you hear. Pay attention to what you see. Because I feel like there's messages there for you pertaining to new things, a new journey. But I feel like you shouldn't just, dive right in. I feel like you need to really check out the messages that you see around you, the messages you're getting intuitively, before you just, move forward with this. Okay? I feel like it's a gradual move, too. If you go too fast with it, you might crash. So let's just, just kind of check out all the messages around us before we actually dive into something. And again, I don't recommend diving into it. I recommend taking your time for that growth. Now, in September, there's energy that's kind of, I don't know, I want to say kind of aggressive. And I know Mars is direct in September. Yay. But, it could be transiting something. I haven't checked, but I just feel like it's energy where, you might say something and someone might take it the wrong way, or someone might say something to you and you take it the wrong way. There's a lot of sensitive energy here. I also feel for some of you that there's some stress, some anxiety, maybe lack of sleep, or you're getting too much sleep. But once you pass this, I mean, things are going to move for you, okay? I also feel like there could be a relationship around you. Now, this could be your lover or significant other. This could be a friend or even a family member. And I feel like they're almost two-faced, where they come up on you, where, hey, you know, they say things to you, and then, you know, a week later, you find out this person's backstabbing you. All right, so it's your choice, okay? But I do recommend that you just kind of go through the friend shuffle or even a romance shuffle. Also, too, I'm feeling for some of you who are in a relationship, there's somebody around. I don't know if this is male or female, but there's somebody around who's just prying in your business. And whatever they're talking about, they're changing the whole story. But see, what's going to happen is this is going to get back to you. And this is going to be really, it's really going to annoy you. But before it annoys you, it's actually going to affect your relationship with your lover or significant other. And so it's going to shake up the ground a little bit. But I feel like once you figure out all that's going on with that, you're going to change it and there's going to be peace. Things are going to work out. Okay, just be careful. Like I said, people around you may be sensitive or you may be ultra sensitive, and this could cause a quarrel. All right. And I'm getting also too that somebody has someone over them who really or with them, I should say, but it feels like they're over them. I mean, to me, it feels like somebody in the military, but it doesn't necessarily have to be someone in the military. But I feel like someone has somebody in their life. Could be a parent or parents. It could be, again, a friend, significant other. But someone is very demanding, very controlling here. Okay, so the message I'm getting is start to speak up for yourself. It's time to stand in your power. Time to really speak up for yourself. This is your life. Okay? To have somebody else control it or always telling you what to do is not beneficial for you. And that is not a good way to learn your lessons either. And that's one of the reasons you're here. Okay. Now, things here in September, I feel like there is this opportunity that has a lot of potential. You're going to get a message about it. At first, you might take that message like, oh no, maybe I made a mistake, or maybe I shouldn't have invested in it, or maybe I shouldn't have decided to do it. But it is going to work out. Okay, it is going to work out. Like, you know, if you made the decision to move forward on it, then definitely do that. Okay, so take power in that also. Let's go ahead and pull some love cards. And you know, the reading that I'm talking about, it doesn't necessarily have to be in a work environment. It doesn't have to be in a family environment. It could be for anything. Your relationships, you know, your work environment, your business. All right, what are the messages for Virgo? September 2018 love, Virgo. Well, we've got separation here, so perhaps somebody who's listening to this video might be going through a separation. Or, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a separation headed towards a divorce. Maybe somebody is away, or maybe somebody has taken a job in another state, or they're traveling and they're gone for a long period of time. So that it can mean that too. Okay, and you're just missing them. And then we've got calling in your soulmate. Okay, so for some of you, you might have discovered, you know, a class, 28 days to attract in your love, for example, or, you know, some type of program that really kind of helps you visualize and affirm, maybe pray, maybe chant, or whatever that you just discover happens to bring a lot of enlightenment to you. And then we've got love yourself first, which has a lot to do with you know, asking for respect from others. Okay. Some of you might have been in relationships where you weren't getting that type of respect. So now you're kind of sensitive in regards to, well, wait a minute, if I find somebody else, am I going to get that respect I deserve? And here's the deserve card. You deserve love. Okay. And I also feel like for some of you, maybe you might be too choosy about the partner you want to attract in your life, or that might be in your life. You might be a little bit too critical, or they may be so on you. I also feel like maybe you don't have the respect or self-esteem or confidence in yourself to pull through. But, you know, with the You Deserve Love card, I know it says you are lovable, but what I'm getting here from Spirit and the Flow, it's more about really feeling that you deserve the best that you can, the best that you can attract in. You don't have to settle for, what's the word I want to use for? You don't have to just settle for anything. But also, too, I feel like some of you might be a little bit too choosy. And so that's leaving you more in a space of feeling lonely and wondering. So here's romantic feelings. I also got new love. Ooh. Releasing the ex. Okay, so let me get this last card. Here's the past life. So here I feel here that somebody you may have come across. It may be recently. It may be someone, or it may have been a couple months ago. It may have been last month. It could have been a while ago. And I feel like all of a sudden, I don't know, you might be having dreams about this too, but I feel like all of a sudden you cross paths with this person again. Okay, and you had this love for this person, but you know, it didn't work out. One of you decided just to call it quits. I feel like you're going to cross paths with them again. I'm also getting a message for some of you just to release love from the past so this new love comes in. I mean, we can't even look at new love when we're all clouded and hanging on to something that's happened. Now, I'm really big into the Akashic records, and I do Akashic readings. I also do other work with Akashic, and I'm going to have a course on that soon. So past, future, present, there's in time, there's no difference. Okay, so this could be memories from the past coming up in regards to love. It could be a feeling of deja vu. You could go somewhere and you feel, oh wow, I've lived there before, and then you connect to that energy that happened either in the past or in a previous life. I'm actually feeling it's kind of exciting for you. It could actually turn out to be quite an adventure if you just let go and trust. And so free yourself. You know, this card also represents to me trust, because it's time to take back what you lost in the trust, okay? And just trust that things are going to turn out for the best, for the highest, for your highest good, and for everyone else who's involved for their highest good also, okay? Great. So Virgo, I'm going to leave you with this, and thank you so much for listening. I wish you a great September. Much love and blessings.